What is good, guys? M.V.K here, back again for some more Patreon. Hope everybody had a fun, happy Halloween. I wasn't able to finish all the Halloween Patreon requests on before Halloween, so I'll still do them, but I thought I was going to be able to finish them, but some things came up and I couldn't get them done in time to end on Halloween. So apologies to all my patrons who had a lot of Halloween things request, and I wasn't able to get it. There was some personal matters that I had to take care of and things like that. So we'll just move it around again. But in the meantime, we're here to do another request. And this one goes to the Yin and Yang lad. And he wanted to know, my pack, who are some of my favorite cyborg robot characters. I do love a good cybernetic or robotic character, especially that tells the story of showcasing they're not just a machine, they can learn and things like that. So you didn't ask me, you didn't tell me, lad, how many you wanted. I did 8. Let's get to them. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I look forward to hearing your characters. So let's begin, shall we? Number 1, numero uno, we go to Rockman, or here in the States, Mega Man. I am a huge Mega Man fan. I actually have a Mega Man thing right up there. You can't see it. I do think his company to do more with him, but outside of that, I love Mega Man. I like this character who is a robot who wasn't even a robot to a defending robot. He was something different, and then when the Robot Masters and Dr. Wily started to take over, his father, Dr. Light, turned him into a fighter. And I love that he can take people's abilities and take the Robot Master's abilities and use it against them. I love that. Mega Man is still a classic. He is an honorable character but deserves the respect. And he is one of the few, only one of 3 characters in video games that has a star in the video game Walk of Fame. It's gone now, but he was one of them. But I love Mega Man, love him to death. Good character. Number 2, this is definitely going to my fellow children of the 80s, and we are dealing with RoboCop. Yeah, come on. He is a robot, cyborg in general. RoboCop, still to this day, the first movie is still a banger, and I love seeing people, newcomers, loving the movie and watching the movie, reacting to the movie on YouTube and things like that. I love that, and saying they enjoyed it and everything like that. It does my heart good. We all know the story and how he became Alex Murphy, and he gained his humanity after, which I love. Some of the famous lines that character has done, and I want to play that game, but again, the new game that's out, but unfortunately it's only for PS5. But I love me some RoboCop. I do. I love it indeed. So that's RoboCop. Number 3, we go on to The Vision from Marvel. He will literally sometimes won't call himself an android or a robot. They say he's a synthezoid. But with that being said, The Vision is a classic character. Has been around for a long time. And you talk about a character that has learned the value of human life, the value of love, and things like that. You got to give it to The Vision. I mean, The Vision has been around. I mean, there's been different versions of The Vision. He was created to be evil. He was created by Ultron, but he turned out to be something more. And he went on to find a home and friends, and then later on in the years to come, he had his own family. He has a daughter now. Things like that. Vision is great. I love him. I love The Vision. Anytime The Vision is in a book, I'm like, yeah, good to see him. And he's just a great character, nonetheless. Vision, love him. Number 4, we go with the whole gang. We go with Cyborg 009 and the whole gang. All the other cyborgs. I love Cyborg 009. I love the group. Each one of them has their own unique ability. They all came from different lives and different races and different ethnicities. They all have something that matters to them. From 001, who's just a little Russian baby that has telekinetics, to 006, and one can swim, one can shoot fire out of his mouth, one is super strong, and then of course there's Joe, who is the Cyborg 009, who can run really fast, and he's supposed to be the strongest out of all of them. But together they are a family and they are a team, and I love them, and they still get a lot of praise and spotlight now, which I always love to see. And they're a classic character from, well, probably one of my favorite characters from the Land of the Rising Sun. Yes, the Cyborgs of Cyborg 009 and family. Love them very much. And number 5, we go to Victor Stone, aka Cyborg. Got it. You think I wasn't gonna have Cyborg on him? Another character that has a lot of RoboCop in there as well. You know, with finding his humanity. You know, finding is he machine, or is he also man? And that's always the detriment and always what is pulling Victor. Like, yes, he does look more machine than man, but he has heart. He likes, he loves, he can laugh, things like that. Still, that's his humanity, and he still taps into his humanity all the time, even though most of his body, like 90% of his body, is inorganic. So, and you know, he's a Titan alumni. He's the knowledge and respect that he has for his fellow Titans and they have for him. Perfect. Love him. Victor Stone, Cyborg. Number 6 on the list, we go to pretty much, in a sense, Marvel's equivalent of Vision, DC's kind of Red Tornado. Red Tornado, I believe, who's created by Dr. Ivo? One of them, I can't remember. But Red Tornado doesn't get enough credit or enough spotlight, in my opinion. Like Vision, he has different, instead of, you know, being able to phase and make change his density like the Vision can, he can basically, hence his name, Red Tornado. He can create tornadoes and a lot of velocity of wind and things like that. But he doesn't get enough credit, and DC kind of sleeps on him or doesn't use him very much, and that sucks. That sucks. They really do need to do a better job with Red Tornado. But I've always thought he was cool. I always thought he looked cool and things like that. But DC, you don't do enough with him. Come on, do some more with them. I'm begging you. Come on. Number 7 on the list, Kashan, or Kasan, whichever you want to pronounce it. Another classic cybernetic character, Tetsuya, pretty much, fights against evil robots that try to take over the world. He's an android himself, super strength, super speed, you name it. He also has a dog that's cool with him. Classic character that gets the last thing I think they did with Kashan was I think the anime Kashan Sins, which was cool. I liked it very much. Told a different tale to the character, but it was still cool. I loved it, and he's just a really cool character. I think they've done a live action film of him as well, but another character from the Land of the Rising Sun that I love. When it comes to cybernetic characters or robot characters in Japan, they know how to do it right. Give them a lot of credit. They do. And last but not least, number 8, we go to the original Human Torch, Jim Hammond. Jim Hammond, to me, gets the credit that he deserves. He's a member of the Invaders. He's worked with Captain America, things like that. He is the original Human Torch. He fought Namor back in the day, back in the early 30s and things like that. You ever see that cover called Marvel Comics? You see a burning man and people kind of running. That's him. That's Jim Hammond. But he's more than just that. And he's a lot different than Johnny. When he hits you with flame, you're not just getting burnt. You're getting radioactive. He can go nuclear. So he's hitting you with a lot of different than just fire and things like that. So, and technically, in hindsight, if I'm not mistaken, Marvel has said he's a lot stronger than Johnny Storm because of what else he can do with his flames. And that shouldn't be a surprise to a lot of people. But Jim Hammond is great. Whenever he's in comics, I love it. We did get to see him a little bit one time he made a cameo in the MCU in the first Avenger, Captain America. I would love to see him back. It would be cool to see Jim Hammond. But outside of that, he's another android cybernetic character that I love indeed. So there you guys have. Those are 8 favorite cyborg robot characters I love. Look forward to hearing what you guys think. Thank you, Yin and Yang Lad, for the the request, and thank you for continuing your patronage. I will see you guys next time with some more, and we might do another one for the Yin and Yang Lad, because he had another one that I thought was really cool that I want to get to. We might just do it, so stay tuned. But outside of that, you guys take care.